Oh no.
It had been my mommy's ball when she was a wee maid. And my pain at losing such a precious memento.
It's your jingle ball.
Me sobbing into my bedclothes night after night. I am not safe. Wherever I go, in this place or the other.
What other?
Is there no secure haven? For whilst the one here does not laugh or mock or pinch legs and arms, it is no better. The ticking squeezes my heart so tightly that every drop of happiness is wrung from my soul. Just as...
Oh my god, okay. I'm sorry, like, I want to listen to it all, but I don't want to listen to it all. I'm sorry you lost your jingle ball, but perhaps we're gonna go find it. Oh my god, no. Anyways, the best comment that we had on the chat is like, the scary part is a game full of girls who won't stop talking. That's the real scary part of this game. Holy crap, man. What is going on? I'm just waiting for this, you know, we see this picture of one of the boys that we gotta find. He's like, yo, go find my baseball glove. It's in this room over... What the hell? I tripped over the, you know? Yeah, Grimhaven. My glove is in the cellar. Yeah, go get it. Right? That's it. To the point, right? Straight to the point. What the hell? My jingle ball is down in the cellar. Can you retrieve it, please? Oh my god. That's hilarious. Like, I appreciate the commentary, like the dialogue, but holy man. That is a little much. Oh. Alright. What's up? We haven't really found anything yet. And there's only 2 girls that we've seen. So I'm kind of scared to go down to the cellar, but that's okay. We'll be fine. So here's the other set of stairs. Or the other side. So we've opened all the doors up here on the on the second floor. Except for... Let's see what's down here. There's a window. Can we open the window? No, right? There's like part of a mannequin. What's this? Picture? Oh god. Please tell me all these pictures are not going to talk to us. Did you see how many there were? Oh, freak. That's just insane. Let's go walk up to them. Are they all going to start talking? There's Bella. Okay, so here's just all of them that we have to find. Bella, Charlie, Dorothy, Edvard von Richthofen. No, just kidding. Hattie. John. Ooh, look at that guy. Look at John. He's not looking too good. Min. So we got John, Min. There's Molly. We got Noah. Rose. Does she have... Is it... She's smoking like a... What? No, that's her hand. Okay. We've got Rupert. And the last dude down here, Willie. We have to find all of them, I guess. Interesting. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. 12 kids. We'll do it. It might take a while, but we will eventually do it. Whoa. What the hell is that?
I'll fix you.
Who was that? That was one of them, wasn't it? That was, what's her face? Dorothy? Was that Dorothy? It looked like Dorothy, huh? No. What's up? I don't want to see the Huntsman. The Huntsman is going to be scary. Are we gonna see some, like, human parts and stuff and blood? Blood, I need to see blood. Whoa. What? This is a monkey! Bella, where's your monkey?
Hickory dickory dock, Rupert turned back the clock.
Oh shit. Is that the Huntsman dude? Not good, man. Not good. We hear some clocks in here. That's not good. Oh god, I'm getting closer to the clocks. Where are they? I hear them. I hear them. There's nothing in here. There's no. Whoa, Jesus. Okay, that kind of freaked me out there. That hand.
For 8 years. 8 years, I, Tobin Thack.
What? Where's that coming from? How did I trigger that? I can't get it back.
I, Tobin Thackeray, was under the employ of Grimhaven's Board of Trustees. I fulfilled the prescribed duties of woodwork teacher to the boys during the day and was dormitory master at night.
Dormitory master.
I kept them in check, too. Lord knows it took all of my strength and more. For they were ill-mannered, good-for-nothings with little more than an ounce of common sense amongst a lot of them.
Oh, come on.
I'm not a religious man, and I didn't subscribe to the placards Matron insisted on hanging in my workroom. I'm a man of science and reason, placing my faith in what I see and know to be true.
Okay.
Had I been permitted, the motto I would have hung on the door would have read, "Keep working, you unloved bastard brats."
Wow. Okay.
Oh, they had their own pecking order, much like the barnyard fowl. The bigger lads kept the younger ones in check and saved me the trouble of delivering many a clout around the ear hole.
A clout around the ear hole?
There was one, Rupert, a loner. Quick he was, handled the chisel as if he'd been born to it. I found it odd, for he took no note of my instruction, but turned out work that would make a grown man proud. A strange lad, with a gaze like cold gray steel and a brutal manner toward the other boys, but clever. Whew. Oh yes, too clever.
Too clever.
Mind you, he suited my purposes well enough.
What?
Coffins. Coffins and limbs. Turn them out like clockwork, we did.
Coffins and limbs?
Mostly arms, but some legs, too. Though only the most skillful boys could work them. The curves, you see. One had to be practiced. The Board of Trustees were well satisfied with the boost to the coffers this industry promoted. The blessed orphans of Grimhaven assisting the poor unfortunates of war and pestilence, offering a skillfully honed wooden replica of what had once been flesh and bone. Gents could choose to wear a glove on a wooden hand so as not to offend delicate eyes in mixed company. A waste of time to pretend that what ain't there is. But there was always demand, and it paid well enough. Though not as well as coffins.
No.
Turn them out fast and cheap, boys. Oh, yes, sir. And now that's where there was real money to be made. For after all, everyone has a need. Oh, when I laid into the young lads and threatened to throttle them with my wrath and that of the lords, which was nothing in comparison. We could turn out 6 on a good day. 6 coffins.
6 coffins?
Easy to build, construct, no curves, which is why I charged the younger ones with the task. After all, the occupiers had not been known to complain if the sanding was a mite rough, or if the occasional nailhead poked their arse. I had an arrangement with Rupert, whose task it was to take the goods by way of horse and cart to our agent in town. From there, they were sold on. There was a tidy sum for both he and I to be discreetly deducted from each transaction, and we both profited well enough, thanks to Rupert's excellent negotiating skills. Matron and the board were none the wiser and content enough with their profits. Oh, Matron. A handsome woman for whom I carried a secretive spark of desire. Many nights I dreamt of warming my roughened hands on that comely form. For I was cold at Grimhaven, body and soul. I longed for a woman's touch, but suffered alone. Aww. Aggravated by orphan brats crafting aids for the afflicted and doghouses for the dead. The other valued staff under Grimhaven's employ? A wanton collection of misfits and imbeciles in whom I had little interest. The pastor, an English drunkard. The cook, a foreign whore. And old Crode, the caretaker, with an accent so thick a man could barely understand a word he said. But when one did make sense of his ranting, it was invariably about God and the devil. Always the bloody devil.
Wow. Okay. Is he done? I mean, what do you mean?
On the morning of
my
the
God.
discovery that the children were missing, Old Crode was ranting on like a man possessed, though I believed not a word. What fools some men think we are. This was no supernatural occurrence, no otherworldly mischief with blame laid at the devil's cloven feet. It was men committing murder on a wicked scale, plain and simple. I'll wager the pastor had a hand in the proceedings too, for there were whispers that he had previously been intimately acquainted with vile deeds.
Vile deeds.
By my reckoning, Crode's mind was turned by the guilt of it all. And sure as eggs, if you were to now turn the sod of that wretched maze, I'll wager there be the bones of those taken beneath every hedgerow.
Wow.
Or the orchard.
We're gonna find the maze.
They're there. Mark me. The cook, too, an accomplice without a doubt. For why else would she be confined to a lunatic asylum? Guilty? Guilty as dogs, the lot.
Guilty as
The devil? Bah! There was nothing out of the ordinary at Grimhaven. It was a wretched institution for bastards, foundlings, and the unloved and unwanted. Children from whose toil others profited, and handsomely. Now what's unusual in that? It's the way of the world.
All right.
I had only one curious moment in the 8 years I walked the halls.
What the hell?
That was coincidentally the eve upon which the children disappeared.
Ooh.
The air was strangely still and humid, with sleep proving difficult. I was making a last check of the boys' dormitory before retiring to my bed when, from the woodwork room, I heard what can only be described as a faint
TikTok?
ticking.
Ooh.
Suspecting that a restless boy or two were up to mischief, I opened the door and held my lamp high to illuminate the room and the culprits. No one was about, but every wooden limb suspended to dry from the ceiling was swinging.
Really?
As if a giant hand had set them all askew.
That's not good.
It gave me a start, I admit. But on reflection, sound reason suggested that perchance a solitary gust of wind had shattered the stillness by way of the stairs. For the windows were firmly closed.
Makes sense.
A night creature, a rodent or bat, had been trapped inside the room and sought escape, thereby disturbing the prosthetics. I stood watching until all became still. It was odd. For so strong was my sense of being observed that I dropped to my knees and shone my lantern across the floor, lest a guilty boy be hiding under a workbench. Stuff and nonsense. No one was there. I retired to my room and slept soundly. Soundly enough. In the morning, the children were gone, vanished. Their crumpled beds cold and empty, though obviously occupied earlier in the night. I stumbled from room to room, searching, seeking, trying to comprehend, then knelt at my workbench. Not in prayer, but in contemplation, for this was surely a mystery. 12 children missing. No cries, no clues, nothing. Nothing but a workroom full of empty coffins.
Is he done? Wow, a lot of background dialogue. But come on. The French whore that can cook? Seriously? Why would you... Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! What? What the... What is that? This some, like, badass spider? Some freaking cross between us. What the hell? Shit. What? Hello? Hi? Hi? What is he doing? Oh, God. What are you doing? What are you doing? What the freak? What is it? Wow. Is that the hunt? Are you sure that's Huntsman? I don't know, man. It looked like a freaking spider and a, like, I don't know, some kind of bird with a beak. Wow, that was weird. Is that the Huntsman? He's not a very good hunter because he didn't do anything. He just appeared and then raw and then disappeared. He didn't even do a raw. He's just like standing there. That was freaking weird, buddy. Yeah. Mommy! Mommy, help! No. I don't scare easy. No way, man. Hey, Rose, you gonna talk?
Damn you. Damn the lot of you. Straight to hell.
Why?
For I don't believe in God. And I ain't scared of the devil neither.
Why not?
Don't you try and cross me. None of you. For your bullying and teasing has done me in. And I ain't taking no more guff from a single one of you. Not now, not ever. So leave me be. Or you'll be feeling the full force of my fury. Especially you, Hattie.
Hattie?
For you're nothing but a mean, scheming little snitch.
Ooh.
Telling Matron I took her hairbrush when you know I did no such thing. Why, I'll wager you've hidden it somewhere.
Get a backbone,
Most
Rose.
likely tossed it down the well, alongside the other loot I've seen you pilfer. Lordy, I hate it here at Grimhaven. For I just want to return home.
Aww.
But there is no home. Not now.
Make a note. Rose
Not
needs a
since
hairbrush.
Why did you do that, Pa? Why?
Make a note.
Were you loaded?
You loaded? Drunkard.
For it was a cowardly act. And one that's left me quite alone in a mean old world, with nothing and no one to care. Ma couldn't help dying, for she was ill. But you,
What?
a grown man, taking your own life when you had me to care for. Coward!
Poor Rose.
I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing?
Nothing in the whole world.
Aww.
Not even my ribbons.
No ribbons?
I loved to wear them whenever we lit out for the sanatorium. Pa gave them to me, so as I could look pretty for Ma.
I wore ribbons when I
Ma
went to the
loved my hair
sanatorium.
being tidy, so I would brush it and tie it, and then we'd stand beneath Ma's window and wave. Ma's smile was enough to keep him going,
Hi,
Pa always
Ma.
told me.
How's the
So,
sanatorium?
I guess it makes sense that when Ma stopped smiling. Rupert says I have nits.
Knits?
For he saw them jumping on my scalp last evening at supper.
Knits?
He says, if Matron discovers my affliction, she won't just soak my tresses in kerosene oil like Ma used to.
Kerosene oil?
Rupert says Matron fills the old tin bath to the brim with kerosene, and then she'll put me in it and hold me under, and it'll poison me for sure.
Oh,
and
no.
burn my eyes and mouth out.
Oh.
I truly can't stand the thought. I don't know what to do.
Oh no! I don't know either,
Rupert
Rose.
says that he'll be waiting with a box of matches for when I get done. And that he's gonna set fire to my head to make sure that every last knit is gone.
Wow.
He was laughing when he said it too, and so were the others. So I left along too, but inside of me, I'm not nearly so sure. For he has a cruel way of looking that quite makes my toes curl. Last night, I
toes are
couldn't
curled
sleep
right
a
now.
wink. For all I could see were visions of myself running across the grass with my hair all aflame. Like a midwinter bonfire.
My hair's on fire!
So I cut it off.
Ooh, she cut her hair off.
I snuck into the
Yeah,
sewing
that's what
room
she's doing right
and
there.
snipped and snipped
She cut
until
all
it
her-
lay around me like
She
a pile
cut
of
all
old
her hair
grass.
off.
14 years of hair, simply cut off and gone.
Aw.
Like Ma. Like Pa. Just severed.
Gone. Severed.
Oh, Lordy, what a commotion it caused when I walked downstairs. The girls laughing and screaming, Dorothy crying till her face was red, and Matron and Cook scolding and tugging at my shorn tufts, as if to make them longer. Matron yelping to Cook that I was quite mad, and she'd always suspected as much. Mostly the boys looked uncomfortable to be witnessing such feminine histrionics, all except Rupert, wearing
Histrionics.
his usual sly, nasty grin from ear to ear. Well, the doctor was called, but he just smiled and suggested that Matron keep me indoors for a month,
A month.
and that I wear a bonnet when attending church or being out in the cool night air. Matron was mightily peeved and cuffed my ear after the good doctor departed, telling me that the fee for his house call had been an entire waste of money, and it was my fault. Oh, and I was to receive no Sunday custard for 2 whole months. It was worse with no hair. The girls sniggered and jeered with little respite, until I took revenge on Hattie with a sewing pin. For without a doubt, she was the ringleader. Even Min Min was unkind, which I had not foreseen. She was relieved, perhaps, that my patchy head, rather than her yellow skin, was, at least for the moment, the object of ridicule. But her cruelty bit all the more deeply, for I had shielded Min Min from Hattie's teasing on many occasions, and now in return she had betrayed my kindness.
Min Min?
'Twas not long before the sewing needle found its mark on Min Min's derriere,
To
to settle the score and discourage further taunts. Still, it was Rupert who caused the most damage, stealing my precious ribbons and refusing to return them on the pretext that I had no claim to ribbons, as I had no hair in which to tie them.
Oh no!
Loathsome Rupert!
No, my
He
ribbons!
knew full well my precious ribbons were all I had of my other life, and oh, how it pleased him to witness my distress. For months I begged and pleaded for their return, but I may as well have been speaking to a statue, so cold was his heart. Until, eventually, I just had to accept that, like Ma and Pa,
they were gone.
my ribbons were gone forever.
Aww. Aww. So, ribbons?
Willie never teased me. Being a colored boy, he knew all too well the pain of such bullying behavior, and I appreciated his restraint. He always addressed me as Miss Rose, which, whilst charming and very grown up, left me feeling uncomfortable. For he called most of us Master or Miss, whilst we addressed each other merely by our given names. I asked him to simply call me Rose, but he declined with a turn of his head, indicating that should Matron hear me say that, it would be all the worse for him. Still, I wanted him to know how